All right, Coach Brett Campbell having a great season. We're in a solid second place. We're a game ahead of Pensacola. Didn't have a great game Saturday night, but we're still 4-3 in the league and looking real good for making the state tournament this year.
Well, we're still in pretty good shape. Certainly last week was kind of difficult. We went down, played extremely well at Northwest Florida, #1 team in the country, and came down to a couple possession game at the end, the last 3 minutes, and then turned around and did not respond very well against Pensacola. Certainly Pensacola's credit, they came in and found a way to win. Their back was against the wall to stay in the race, and they did that. So now let's see how we respond after 2 tough losses.
Okay, and we're headed down to Gulf Coast on Wednesday night. They're in the cellar. They're 1-6, but still a good ball team. Can't take anything for granted, especially on the road.
Exactly. I mean, there's no one you can take for granted in this league. The Panhandle Conference is the best conference in the country in junior college, no question about it. And every night's a fight, and I think that's a challenge for these young guys to realize how important it is to get up mentally every night for whoever you're playing, not just the Northwest of the world. So, you got to make sure you're mentally prepared every night, and we got to make sure we point them in the right direction.
Okay. We're at Gulf Coast on Wednesday night. We're off Saturday. Then we go to Tallahassee, and then we come back here on February 17th and host Northwest for homecoming, expecting a packed house. We'll be turning them away at the door. What's the key to getting a win over Northwest in this gym?
Well, I think the biggest key is for us to make sure we take care of the basketball. Give us an opportunity to going down the stretch, just like we did this past week at Northwest. We shot the ball well, but at the end of the day, you got to make sure you take care of the basketball, because they can flip those turnovers into easy baskets very quickly. And I thought we defended well at Northwest. It's certainly something you got to do every night to give yourself a chance.
Right. One thing I like about this team, the more competitive the other team is, seems like the better we play. It's come down to just a couple of points in both of our losses with Northwest.
It has, and again, those are 2 of our 3 losses in the conference. So we got to make sure that we focus on Gulf Coast on Wednesday and not look ahead at all, because that's every game so critical. So hopefully this week we'll put ourselves back in good position.
Okay. Big news last week about Uat Alok, our New Zealander who was born in Nigeria. He committed to TCU, which is an outstanding program. The Horned Frogs are all over the television in all sports. They're one of the premier Division I colleges in the country. Tell us about Uat's decision.
Well, we were happy for Uat, #1, just for his future. That's the goal of every one of our players that come through here, to have an opportunity to further their education, further their basketball career with a Division I scholarship. And fortunately, most of our guys, if not all of them, will have that opportunity. But Uat, it was a tough decision. He visited Baylor, TCU, and USC, and decided that TCU was going to be the best place for him. So TCU's a top 25 program, predominantly year in, year out. Jamie Dixon does an excellent job there. So I know he's looking forward to it, but he has a lot of things to finish up for us going down to conference time. We don't want him looking too far ahead.
Absolutely. We're counting on him. I think he's in the top 20 in rebounding in the state, about 20 or 21.
He should be probably in the top 3, to be honest with you. Yeah. So we're still putting a little more pressure on him, and he needs be a little bit more active. But he was sick early when the conference season started. He missed 3 games, so he's finally getting back healthy and where he needs to be.
Okay. Anybody else making any big decisions lately? Any early commits?
No, I think all our guys will wait until the end of the season and then take some visits and make some decisions. So we're trying to put that on the back burner for the most part, and just try and win basketball games. And the further we go, the more opportunities our guys will have.
Okay. We're ranked 6th in the state right now. Northwest Florida State is the only Panhandle team ahead of us, obviously. So how's it looking if we are successful and make it to the state tournament?
Well, I think we'll have a great opportunity. I mean, if you just got to give yourself an opportunity to get to Ocala for the state tournament. When you do that, I would say any of the Panhandle teams could go down there and be successful. That's how good the Panhandle Conference is compared to most of the leagues in the state. So, again, that's our goal, just to get down there and give ourselves an opportunity.
Okay, great. Good luck tonight, Coach, and good luck next Tuesday, and look forward to seeing you at homecoming. Thanks.